All right, guys, this is the CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Quaglia, sitting here with Marv and with Mike Molyneux. So, we're sitting here, middle of May, and now we have some reports. Tom Brady's already gone to the Bucks. He's already doing some entering people's houses when he's trying to go find somebody else. He's walking into people's houses. He's getting kicked out of parks. You go down to Florida, and suddenly this guy's a delinquent. The Patriots, Tom Brady era, gone, poof, no more. Obviously, tons of speculation. We've had some ESPN reports about the relationship with Kraft, with Bill, with Tom Brady. But all that kind of settled down, and now we have this new report, this new tweet storm from Gary Myers. So I'm going to read through this quick. 4 hours ago, from time of recording, hard to present an order of why Tom Brady didn't want to return to the Patriots, but one thing has been very much overlooked. According to an excellent source, his deteriorating relationship with OC Josh McDaniels. Tom was worn out by Josh after all these years. That surprised him. They made seem, I don't think that makes sense. They made seem they were brothers fighting after sideline blowups. Worse than that, Brady also wanted more input into the game plan. Also, he knew it was final season in New England and said when he didn't trust wide receivers, didn't throw to them. Bad look. Pats lacked reliable wide receivers other than Julian Edelman. And then he gives his list of opinions, his list of why he thinks Brady left the Patriots. So, guys, I mean, according to this, Brady and Josh McDaniels didn't have that buddy-buddy brother relationship that at least the media painted it out to be. Because it always seems like Josh was the buffer between Bill and Tom, but turns out that might not have been the case. So, guys, with this report, do you buy into that? Do you think that Josh McDaniels was another key contributing factor as to why Tom Brady did not come back to the New England Patriots this year, like this tweet alleges? Mike, let's go with you. What do you think?
I believe there's some truth to it. I think over the years, just like with Bill Belichick, the relationship can somewhat sour just a little bit over time. Now you can go about it and try to, patch it up and fix it and mend things for sure. I mean, like any relationship. Or you can say, look, I don't want anything to do with this and move on. And, I think that's what Brady did. The times throughout the years where Brady and Josh McDaniels had blow-ups, or there's always that video of them, Brady yelling on the sidelines, it all comes a part of it. And it's tough to really think that, McDaniels maybe had a huge piece in him hitting the road and saying bye to New England. I don't know. But I do believe that when Brady sat down and went through the different thoughts and ideas of, staying, the pros and cons of staying in New England or whatever the case may be, Josh McDaniels definitely came up in his thought process, just like, does he want to continue playing for Bill, or do you want to continue, taking orders from, McDaniels, who even at the same time, he's like 2-3 years older than Brady. Like, they're not far off in age,
Yeah.
So Brady's listening to this guy. Sometimes Brady's probably like, yeah, whatever, cool, shut up. Yeah, like, it's probably feelings and thoughts that Brady has in his mind. So, I mean, I do believe there's some truth and validity to, that coming out where, the relationship was shaky or started to sour a bit. I do think some of that is true.
Yeah, I mean, in like I said at the top, the McDaniels always seemed, at least we thought, that he was the buffer between this other deteriorating relationship between Bill and Tom. It seems like Josh was the buffer. And if that wasn't the case, and if there was actually friction between Tom and between Josh too, well then who's Tom got to lean on?
Exactly.
It seems like Josh was the guy to lean on. All he's got then, I guess, is Julian Edelman, because even Gronk was gone last season. All right, Marv, what do you think?
I think all the reports about Brady and Josh McDaniels having friction are true, but I don't think it has anything to do with Brady leaving. I think we've already displayed on this in several episodes on this show why Brady has left. It all came down to security and money. It came down to feeling wanted and being part of the Patriot system. Now, like I said before, when you're a part of a 20-year marriage, there are going to be little things that bother you that get heightened, especially once you leave. Did Brady and Josh McDaniels have clash? Probably they did. We saw them blow up against each other a couple times in the sideline. And don't get it wrong, Josh McDaniels is not someone who backs down. He's a dude, he's fiery as well, and he's got some swag. You watch those Do Your Job documentaries, you see that Josh McDaniels, he has his own little Belichick genius in him as well when it comes to game planning and switching things up in the game. So if Tom Brady's telling him something, Josh McDaniels probably in the back, like, yeah, cool. I'm the reason why this played work, and you're just going to listen to me. So I can understand the friction and the back and forth, but I don't think it has anything to do with Brady leaving. Brady left because of the relationship with Belichick and wanting to stay or not feeling secure enough, thinking that he could still play. Now everything else, there's going to be many things that could have bothered Brady. Might have not liked how the ball boys are doing their job. He might have not liked driving in the cold, the weather. You know, all these things could have been little things that get heightened once you really get fed up. But at the end of the day, the security and money and all those situations, those are the main reasons why Tom Brady left. Josh McDaniels is just another little tick that bothered him throughout the process. I don't think it has anything to do with him being the deciding factor. He wasn't sitting at home like, damn, Josh McDaniels is coming back, huh?
Screw Josh.
I can't mess with Joshy no more. I gotta go. That wasn't the reason.
No, I mean, you're right. Like, there probably were so many little things. He was with this team for 20 years, and yeah, he wasn't with Josh for 20 years, but he's been with Josh for a long time now. So you've got that relationship with Bill that I think it's pretty obvious at that point. There was a problem with that relationship near the end. They're just two totally different guys. They both want to win, but there was clear friction there. And again, if Josh isn't that buffer, then Tom's got nobody there. So I do think it has something to do with him leaving in that sense. Because now when you look at the team and with all these little things building up, like you said, the weather, maybe he wants to go down to Florida, get that warm weather on his old bones. Who knows? But if he doesn't have that guy that he can lean on anymore, and if he doesn't have that guy who can be the liaison between him and Bill, well then, why is he going to stay here? If he's that unhappy, and if maybe he does hate the weather, maybe he's like, this New England weather sucks. I've been dealing with this for 20 years. We know a lot of people who end up going south. I know I have a lot of friends who have already left up here, and I'm only 26 years old. They're all going south. This weather sucks. This weather stinks. Maybe Tom finally got sick of it too. He's a California kid. Maybe he was like, screw this snow, screw the blizzards. You know what, Josh? And then like you said, the little things build up. You know, screw the weather. And you know what? I don't like Josh that much anymore either.
Yeah, everything heightens up.
Yeah, the ball boy? This guy sucks. This guy gets the ball 5 minutes late every single day. I'm out of here. Definitely a bunch of little things. This might have had a little bit more weight because it seemed like it was a great relationship. And if that one great relationship that he had left on the team, at least with the coaching staff, that solid, great best friend relationship that I would assume they used to have was gone, well, that's just going to be a big key reason as to, okay, well, why am I here? Get me out of here. Send me down to Florida, baby. Let me go revitalize Tampa Bay. Let me go to one of the worst franchises, one of the most loser franchises in the NFL, and revitalize them. Shove it, Josh, and shove it, Bill. This is going to be Tampa Bay right now, big old shove it tour. That's what we're going to have to see this year. All right, guys, anything else with Josh and Tom?
No. One thing about Tom Brady and the scheduling, I know that was the episode before, but the Patriots schedule and the Tampa Bay's schedule do not coincide. So we'll be watching a lot of Tampa Bay games. Like they do not play at the same time at all.
I will be watching Tampa play.
Oh, listen, if Tom's going to take a step forward because he's got that motivation now. I mean, if you think that Tom's not thinking about trying to show Bill and the Patriots this year, you're lying to yourself. He's going to do, when Jimmy got drafted by the Patriots and he saw that, he was like, damn, I got to step up. And then we saw this revitalized Tom. We're going to see this now in Tampa Bay this year. That offense might be electric, but maybe his arm turns into dust this year. Who knows?
I do have another thing. I'm sorry.
No,
do you guys feel like Tom Brady's, obviously his talents are not the same as they used to be, right? You know, he's definitely slowed down. Not saying he fell off the cliff, but is there a coincidence that as soon as, you know, the talents is starting to drop a little bit, now we're hearing about the beef with the Josh McDaniels and the beef with Bill Belichick when he's not at his highest anymore?
You think Tom's leaking it out? You think Tom's camp is leaking it out?
Not that Tom's leaking it up, but Tom
I think you should stick with that. I like that. I like that theory.
I'm just saying, Tom Brady has a lot of pride as well. So he's never going to come out and say, "Oh, I'm getting worse. I want to be able to do this, that, and the third." And the other guys are saying, "Hey, no, Brady, we're going to switch up the offense a little bit. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to provide. We're going to make this more of a defensive team." And maybe that got Brady upset as well because his talents are not the same. And that's what Belichick and Josh McDaniels are saying.
You heard it here first. Tom Brady's camp is leaking this out. Josh McDaniels, a-hole of the 2020 season. Nick Quaglia, Marv Zahn, Mike Molyneux. Guys, we're going to be back next week with more episodes of the CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Guys, follow us on Twitter. Twitter handle's popping up, I'm assuming right now. If so, thank you, Garrett, for listening to this entire thing. Again, Nick Quaglia, Mike Molyneux, Marv Zahn. We'll be back next week, guys. Thanks for watching.